Silent Hill Part 2. Well, before you ask, I know this doesn't match, but I didn't want to deal with my long hair in my eyes again for another review. I'll get it cut as soon as possible, but I was just sick and tired of it flinging around in my eyes, so I wanted to cover it so it doesn't annoy you. So let's talk about Silent Hill Part 2. I never saw the first one. I heard it was crap. Some people said it was okay. Those people I don't tend to believe that much. But, and I've only played one of the games, so my knowledge of it is very, very slim. So, I'll do my best. So, from what I hear from the first one, is that some mom and dad go to Silent Hill, and the dad gets away, but the mom stays there because she has to make some sacrifice. Some stupid shit like that, I don't know. And the movie takes place 6 years later, and now we're introduced to Heather. I don't know the actress's name, so don't even try. And we now follow her and her dad, who's played by Sean Bean. And they're going into hiding because of the monsters and stuff like that. And they find her, and they capture the dad. Then, when she comes home and from school, she comes home from school, and she sees that there's writing on the wall, and it says, "Come to Silent Hill." Because apparently there's some evil chick there who she wants to send her forces of evil to the earth and kill everybody. So they want her to come back and take care of it. Okay. Me trying to describe that story to you, or that plot to you, is very hard. Because, hang on, it's very, very difficult because it doesn't make sense. And it's stupid when you try to make it make sense. Excuse me. I can't speak today. And even me trying to play the first game, I have some knowledge of it, but it's still crazy when you see it on screen. It's just not, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't gel together. And first of all, I want to get the good stuff out of the way first, because there is some good things about it. The way it looks, it doesn't look like, like those kind of video game movies like Alone in the Dark and stuff like that. It doesn't look super cheap. They put some money into it. I like the monsters. I like the background stuff. It looks really cool and interesting. It's too bad that it's in this piece of shit of a movie, because the acting is terrible. And I just said that Sean Bean is in this. Sean Bean is a phenomenal actor. Game of Thrones? Yeah, Game of Thrones. And Lord of the Rings. I think he's in Lord of the Rings. Great actor. He's in a lot of good stuff. And he was in The Hitcher, the new one, which it was okay. But he's a great actor. He is fucking boring to watch in this. He doesn't do anything. Nobody does anything in this movie because they're boring to watch. And that's the bottom line of the movie, if I can make this short and sweet. It's boring. Unbelievably boring. And it's not scary either. And I thought Silent Hill was supposed to be this scary piece of cinema or gaming, in a way. I should say gaming. And it's not scary at all. And you want to know what they do to scare you? I'm going to show you what they do. They walk slow, okay? And they're like, and then they go, ah! And that's literally the scary things they do in the movie, is they walk slow, and then they do this, like this, zoom, and their face is in the screen. And it gets old after the second time. It's like, man, this is lazy stuff that they're doing. And the monsters, like I said earlier, are kind of cool at first. Like, there's this spiderkin. It's a spider and a mannequin put together. Really cool. Pyramid heads in this for a couple scenes. And they have these monsters with buttholes for faces. Really stupid. They get old after a while. They really do. And I said before, the story doesn't go anywhere. I mean, they make it... someone has got to explain to me what Silent Hill is all about. Because, like I said, I only played the first game. And that was, like, years ago. And they make Silent Hill like this... this like enchanted or like this hard place to get to. But there's a scene where Heather and this one dude, who is also terrible in the movie too, they're trying to get to Silent Hill, and they stop at an old motel, and they're in Silent Hill. Like, it's so easy to get into. It's like, this doesn't make sense. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not. I mean, this review is not going to help you out. If you don't understand Silent Hill to begin with, it's not going to help you out. But I'm not retarded. I know basic, basic plots and basic storylines. This doesn't have... It tries to. You just get lost. And like I said before, I already said the acting's terrible, but the dialogue is terrible too. Like, there's a scene where Heather goes to school, and in the beginning of the movie, her dad gives her some gift because it's her birthday, and it's the vest from Silent Hill 3, and it's supposed to be like a big deal because it's like, there you go, fans, eat it up. And then there's a scene earlier, or there's a scene later, I'm sorry, where she goes to school and she's introducing herself to the class. Everyone hates that, I know, I hate that. But she's trying to introduce herself, and then some fucking bitch says, "Where do you get your clothes at, Goodwill?" It's like, fucking bitch, she's more attractive than you are. And you're wearing these skanky fucking tank top clothes. It's like, how do you look at that girl and say, do you shop at Goodwill? Was this written by like a kindergartner? It must have been. You could have written this, and it would have been more plausible. But its biggest crime, though, like I said before, is it's boring. It is boring. Nothing is going on. I mean, later on in the movie, you get to see Malcolm McDowell, who is known for being in shitty movies all the time. And he's in it for like maybe 5 minutes or so, and he's awful. He's just awful. But you want to know something? I don't blame these actors at all. I don't. They're trying. They really are. But the director is just so... I think he was focused on more of how it looked than how it was going to play out. And the best way I can describe the movie for any of you, bottom line, it's a haunted house that you're not a part of. If you saw this shit in a haunted house and you were the one walking through it and running away from these things, it'd be great. It'd be phenomenal. But you're sitting back and you're watching this girl run, like, jogging all over the place, and it's like, do something, please do something. Even the games had more action than this piece of shit. I don't know what to say anymore about Silent Hill Revelation, Revisitation, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. You know what? The title is more interesting than the movie. And I know Halloween's over, but if I could go back in time and I could tell you guys to go see either Sinister, Paranormal Activity 4, or this one, Silent Hill, go see Sinister. Please go see it. And plus, Sinister is a better movie than these two movies combined. I'm talking about Paranormal, I'm talking about this one. This is 2 thumbs down. It's completely forgettable. The acting is terrible. The monsters, they're cool at first, and then they just get dragged out, and you're just like, okay, this is dumb. The plot, or the bad guy, it's been used in so many other movies. Like, it's the little girl that has the mystic powers, and now she's like the next step up from the devil. It's like, wow, when have I not seen that before in all these other shitty horror movies? I mean, give me a break. And you got some good people in this too, like I said earlier, Sean Bean, Carrie Ann Moss, Malcolm McDowell, who I don't think is a terrible actor. He's just in terrible movies. But he's terrible in this. I don't blame them. I do not blame them at all. So, bottom line, save your money, save your time, go play the video games. Just, yeah, go play the video games, because I think those are way better than these movies are. That's all I gotta say. Take care.